What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode in our NASCAR 2006 Career Mode series. We are racing here today at Kansas and the Busch Series. Ought to be very fun and very exciting. We haven't had a lot of luck on big tracks here lately, but we'll see if we can't turn that around. If you guys do enjoy this episode, please make sure you go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it, and that lets me know that you guys do enjoy this content, and I will keep doing it if so. After this season, we will be hopefully racing a Busch Series or National Series full-time. You can see how slow we are compared to these guys, just our engine power. It takes us a lap or two just to get wound up and going, which kind of sucks. But that's where we're at right now in our series. Doing very well in the Whelen Series, leading the championship. Just won a race in the Truck Series last episode. So things are going good in that department. We've won a couple races in the Busch Series, both at road courses. We've had a little bit of luck at other tracks, but just haven't been able to capitalize on things. But we'll see here if we can't maybe get a decent finish. We don't have the best equipment in the Busch Series right now, so I mean, I'd be cool with the top 20. But our car is handling better than it has at most bigger tracks we've been to. It's actually handling a lot better. Most times there's weird bumps, and these cars, oh god, these cars react a little bit differently than the trucks do. Okay. So whenever it hits a bump, they just take off up the track, and it's just horrible. We've seen that at Michigan, and I believe Atlanta, and Lowe's, and Las Vegas. This guy's all over me. He's gonna put me in the wall. Okay, that's cool. But these downforce tracks have been a real struggle lately, especially with this car. I'm hoping to see if it gets better as we get a different team, if the cars are better, which I'm sure they will be. But right now, it's really a struggle on these bigger tracks, which we need to be good on these bigger tracks as we progress through the series, because they race on a lot of bigger tracks. They don't race on a lot of short tracks in the Cup Series. I'm sure there's like 6 races there, like Richmond, Martinsville, Bristol. That's really it. And there's a couple road courses thrown in there too that we have good chances at, and probably the super speedways as well. So that's like 12 races, and that's a third of the schedule. It's not very good. We need to be a lot better than that at other tracks as well. This guy's really gonna do this to me, isn't he? You can see the 116 bobbing and weaving, waiting for me to get up there. And I'm gonna do it again. This thing just gets crazy tight. It's weird around other cars. I don't know. I hate having to use fuel mileage in these races, because you do that at a cost of whether it be tires or stressing about fuel or whatever it be, and then you can't really race to your fullest potential. It worked for us at Martinsville in the Truck Series, but it's a short track, Martinsville. It was alright, but having worn tires at these huge speedways suck, because you're sliding around everywhere, and it makes things so miserable. And we're just running back here, and oh god, just him on me like that. Seriously? And I don't just, I'm not that bad, guys. We're on a legend difficulty, the hardest difficulty. So it is going to be a challenge, especially this first year, but right now this is very challenging. Just racing back here for a top 40 if we can. I don't think we've had this slow of a car in a while. At least at those other tracks they handled bad, but we were able to, you know, move up there a little bit if we were patient. This thing's just kind of tight right now, and I say that, and then that happens. Oh god, I don't know what to do. It's tight in the middle, then crazy loose. In, and then off. I don't know. I don't think this is going to be an option for us to take 4 tires, though. They're going to have, I mean 2 tires. We're going to have to take 4 tires. I can't even hold it. So I went ahead and pitted. I really just couldn't stand anymore. We went a 1.5 rounds on the track of the wedge up. This thing's probably going to be miserable to drive for the next few laps, but at least we won't be crazy loose and wrecking every chance. So we'll see how this plays out. So we're on the last lap, and finally caught up to these guys. We were so far back it was ridiculous because of our pit stop and everything that happened before it. But unfortunately we've used most of our tires trying to get up through here. So we're probably going to end up right where we are at now, which is 42nd. Really horrible race. Just no speed at all. The car is driving fine there a little bit, but just really no speed to do anything. It was insane. Carl Edwards won. Yeah, I'm ready to get out of here. Unfortunately, we're going to another big track. I believe Atlanta in the truck series, so we're almost at 500K though. Thank goodness. Really rough race. Lost some fans, lost some prestige points. Hopefully we can turn it around here in the trucks. Maybe. So as you can see in the truck series, we have 5 wins now, which is, I'm thrilled with that, our first year. Especially the team that we're running with. We've been able to win on a multitude of different tracks. Unfortunately, not a big track. Bunch of short tracks, some medium-sized tracks, like little 1-milers. Harvick and Montgomery up there on the front. Not even going to loosen this thing up, so I'm sure it's going to get crazy loose all on its own. And we'll see how we do here. I don't think we've raced at Atlanta yet in this game so far, so little 15-lap sprint race. I hope to God this goes good. A little bit more bank than the other tracks that we're accustomed to. Hopefully that's going to play in our favor. We've had just horrible luck at like Lowe's, Michigan, California, just those really big tracks. Our grip level drops so quickly, but actually our car feels great right now. Sticking right to the bottom. Huh. And as we go through this series, I started building a list of like tracks we're good at, tracks we're maybe not so good at. So whenever we go back, we know kind of what to expect. Oop, I'm kind of shuffling around here a little bit. Yeah, right now this thing feels great. This might be a good track for us coming forward, or going forward, I mean. Alright, they're really into blocking right now. This is a good, this is really just a relief. See that we are good at intermediate track. Sure, it's in the truck series, I kind of pinched them right there. But still, we're actually moving forward, which is amazing. And the leader's really not getting that far ahead of us. We're all kind of crunched up right here, so we'll see if we end up stalling out somewhere up here a little bit farther. But right now, we're actually catching the leader, so I don't see us stopping anytime soon. The only thing that will maybe hinder us is how short this track, or this race is. We are running out of time a little bit. We're already a quarter of the way through this race. Again, the inside of these guys here. Try to make some moves. Because we are really coming to the front. This is awesome. About to bring into the top 20. Don't want to take it 4 wide. Thought about it. Is that the points leader right there next to us? Can't tell. Look, sure does look like it. He's having a rough time, if so. He is dropping like a rock. I believe he started 2nd. Finally gets down to the bottom. I'm sure he just got tied up on the outside. Man, we are coming to the front. So there's the fuel. They're coming in now. We're about halfway. Really don't need hardly any fuel. Interesting. We could probably just do a splash and go. We'll kind of see how our car reacts going forward, if we start getting loose or not. Whoa. Easy, buddy. They don't like it when I get underneath them coming out of 2. Or going into 3 for that matter. Alright. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I think just right sides would be fine at this point. Car got a little bit loose on me there. Oh. I don't know, we might ride this thing out a little bit. I'm thinking about pitting now because of what just happened, but we might just go ahead and wait, see if some of this stuff sorts out. We were like a second and a half back, now we're a little under 3 seconds back. We lost a little bit of ground. Nothing that we won't be able to make up though. Car is getting loose, significantly looser as we go on, coming out of the corner. But at this point, I really have no choice but to take just 2 tires. Hopefully this guy pits this lap and we can lead a lap. Ooh, yeah. Right there. I really don't have to take 4. That would be horrible. He's coming in. Going up to 5 to go now. We got a lap led, so some bonus points there that we need to get a good finish in the season. Hopefully get a good top 5. We're going to come in this time. We're going to take right sides only. Tighten this thing up considerably. And see where that gets us, I guess. Right sides, no damage. Just 1 can. Might as well take 2 cans, I guess. And then tighten this baby up for the finish. Hopefully we can get out ahead of these guys. Hopefully they don't make a mistake on pit road. There is the mistake on pit road. Sure enough. So it's as if we took 4. And here they come. Well, they start blowing by me. And okay, they don't try to avoid you in any way. I probably shouldn't have camped on the track like that. Well, okay. Everybody can just settle down now. My God. In most games, you pull up on the track, they try going around you. I didn't want to sit there and ride around the apron through 1 and 2. And this guy all over me like this, making me crazy tight. We're still sitting in 8th. We'd probably be a little bit higher if that wreck didn't happen. Whoa. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Underestimated how tight this thing is now. Oh, come on, dude. Don't do this to me. Hold it. Last lap. At least what's-his-face isn't going to win. Down to 15th. Looking under these guys. Oh, God. Alright, gonna get 14th. Had to hold my breath there at the end. Man. Yeah, if we would have took 4 and Of course, we'd probably been back in the 20s then, but it's really what we needed. Up to 515 though, that's awesome. But I'm glad to know, put that back in our memory bank, that we're good in Atlanta. I'm excited about that, for sure. Especially running the Busch Series next year. That is awesome. Alright. You've been given a raise. That's good. We led a lap, so that's also good. So next episode, we have some fun ones. Whelen Race at New Hampshire, and then the Old Spice Raceway, which we won last time. And then we have the championship month, Texas, Phoenix, and then we're going to Homestead and Dodge Raceway. So probably only have 4 episodes left in this season before we start the next series, or next season, season 2. So that is all for this episode, guys. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next episode.